Subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials and press the bell icon for notifications.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Manual Tutorials. Today we are going to see the exercise 4.2. So we are starting with exercise 4.2 of the determinants chapter from the CBSE NCERT class 12 maths book. So if you are new to this channel or if you have not subscribed to Manual Tutorials yet, please do subscribe to it so that you might receive the upcoming notifications on time, and also it will mean a lot to us. Please do like and share this video with your friends and relatives if you find this useful. So let's start. In this video we'll be seeing the sub questions 1 to 7. In the next videos we'll be seeing the rest of the questions. So here, what's the question? It is using property of determinants and without expanding in exercises 1 to 7 prove that. So in every sub question you have a proof kind of question, and you'll have to do the solving part where you'll have to prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Now regarding properties of determinants, if you have not watched those videos where I have explained properties 1 to 6 of determinants, you can watch them. That will help you to find out to apply those properties easily to such kind of questions and find out the answer. Also, if you want, I can provide the links in the description box so that you can easily go to the links and find the videos. So let's start. Here what they have given us, this is the determinant x, y, z, a, b, c, x plus a, y plus b, z plus c, and this determinant should be, you have to prove that it is equal to 0 without expanding the determinant. So how do we do that? Now if you would have seen in our properties video, according to property number 5, if you add a certain value to each of the elements in a particular column, then you can represent the same determinant as a sum of this much part of the determinant plus this part of a determinant and the column replaced by A, B, C. So how do we do that? Let's see that. So this determinant is going to be equal to x, y, z, a, b, c, x, y, z plus x, y, z, a, b, c, a, b, c. So this is our LHS. So you can represent this determinant as equal to this determinant according to property number 5. Now according to property number 3, if any of the two rows or any two columns have same elements on each of the values, then the value of the determinant is going to be 0. So in the first determinant, what you can observe is that first column and third column are exactly the same, x, x, y, y, z, z. So this is going to be equal to 0 because a whole column is the same. Similarly, the next matrix or determinant, second and third column are exactly the same, a, b, b, and c, c. So again, this determinant's value is going to be 0. Now 0 plus 0 is 0. So can we say that this is equal to RHS? I think you found this useful and easy. Now we'll solve most problems related to this so that you'll better understand it. Now next sum, a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, b minus c, c minus a minus b, c minus a minus b, b minus c. Now here we are going to use another property, not property number 5. Now we are going to use property number 6. According to property number 6, if you add equi-multiples of any of the row or any of the column to any of the row or any of the column of the determinant, the value of the determinant is going to remain unchanged. Sorry, this should be equal to 0. So it's going to remain unchanged. So in this case, what we can do is we can add the second column to the first column, and the value of the determinant is going to remain unchanged according to property number 6. So C1 is C1 plus K times C2. If we perform this operation, the value is going to remain unchanged. In this case, we are going to take it as 1 times C2. So let's do that. Again, we're not expanding, so this can be performed. A minus B plus B minus C. What is it going to be? It's going to be A minus C. Also, B minus C plus C minus A is going to be B minus A, because minus C plus C is going to get cancelled. C minus A plus A minus B is going to be C minus B. Now rest of the elements we can write as it is. Now one more property is there, which states that when you interchange two rows or two columns, sign of the determinant changes. Now we can see that first column and second column look almost identical. If we prove that they are identical, then we can equate it to 0. Can we do that? How do we do that? We can just take minus common. If you take minus common from the whole of the first column, it's going to become minus of C minus A, minus of A minus B, minus of C minus B. Then you can take minus common, and then that will solve our problem. So what we'll do is, this is going to be equal to minus A minus C, C minus A minus A minus B minus B minus C. B minus C, C minus A minus B, C minus A minus B, B minus C. Now to property number 4 of determinants, it states that if each element of a particular row or a column of the determinant is multiplied by a particular number, the whole determinant can be multiplied. In this case, you can see that first column is multiplied by minus 1 completely. So can we take minus 1 common, and then our determinant will be C minus A minus B, B minus C, B minus C, C minus A minus B, C minus A minus B, and B minus C. So now we can again use property number 3 and prove that this determinant is equal to 0. Value of the determinant is 0, and 0 into minus 1 is again 0. So minus 1 into 0 is equal to 0. So we have proved that this is equal to the RHS. Now let's go to the third example. Here we have elements 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 65, 75, 86. Now here what will use is again property number 6, where we say that if you perform operation using any other row or column and apply it to another row or column, the value of the determinant remains unchanged. So what we'll do is do C3 minus how many times this, so that we can get this value, or any other column accordingly. So here we can use 7 9s are 63, 8 9s are 72, and 9 9s are 81. So subtracting them from these values, you're going to get this column. So that way we find it, we'll be able to prove it easily. So LHS is this: 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 65, 75, 86. Now C3 is C3 minus 9 times C2. So that will give us 65 minus 63, 75 minus 72, and 86 minus 81. 7, 8, 9 and 2, 3, 5. Now in the next one we'll just write 65 minus 63 is 2, 75 minus 72 is 3, and 86 minus 81 is 5. First column 2, 3, 5. Now you may have already guessed which property we will use. The property which says that when two columns or two rows are equal, the value of the determinant is 0. So we already proved that because first column and third columns are equal, with all elements being equal, the value of the determinant is 0. So we have proved that. Now let's go to the next question. The question is 1, 1, 1, BC, CA, AB, AB, A into B plus C, B into C plus A, and C into A plus B, and we have to prove that this is equal to 0. So again we take the LHS, and what we'll do is add second column to third column, and we know that that is not going to change the value of the determinant using property number 6. So again we use the same property. So that will be, we can just expand this AB plus AC. A into B plus C is AB plus AC, B into C plus A is BC plus BA, and C into A plus B is AC plus AB. Plus we are adding, so this is C3 is C3 plus C2. So BC plus AC, CA can also be written as AC, and plus AB. Now if you observe the third column, AB plus BC plus AC, AB plus BC plus AC, AB plus, sorry, this should have been BC, BC plus AB, AC. So all of these are equal, and we know that if all of the elements of a particular row or column are multiplied by the same element, we can take it common outside or multiply that value by the whole determinant. So we can say that AB plus BC plus CA or AC can be taken outside, and what will remain inside? 1, 1, 1, because all are getting multiplied by 1, and this will be C, CA, AB. Now column, the first column and third column have equal values for all the elements, for all the rows, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1. So the value of this determinant is 0, and 0 multiplied by AB plus BC plus AC is going to be 0. So again this LHS is going to be 0, which is equal to the RHS. We have proved it.
Subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials and press the bell icon for notifications.